They should be fooling.
Told y'all it was that time. I told y'all it was that time.
They should be fooling.
They wanted it the hard way. They wanted it the hard way. The sign was shown.
They should be fooling.
Attacking the bees. The signs were shown. Attacking the bees. This ain't about to be good. Attacking the bees.
They should be fooling.
I told y'all what it is. Let me get the squad up in here real quick. I'm on live. I'm live streaming on YouTube as well as TikTok.
They should be fooling.
Everybody and their mama come on up in here. Get your grandma, get your grandpa. The real is back.
They should be fooling.
Smell me.
They should be fooling. They should be fooling.
For your burying, I am a barbarian. For your burying, I am a barbarian. That's gonna be a banger. That's gonna be a banger. It's a war anthem. They're attacking the bees, y'all. Get my water. They are attacking the bees. They've been attacking the bees, right? Someone say. But like I mentioned earlier in the video that I posted up on TikTok, they're going to different lengths. There's no like stoppage. There's no limit to where they won't go. You know, it's anything and everything. You know, all systems fire mentality that they got going on right now. I want to play y'all something real quick from Mr. MBB333. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Be showing phenomenons, crazy events that be taking place in the skies. Up there in the firmament. You know. Go check out his channel. It's good content. But this, about to show y'all. Well, let me read this first. Okay, what y'all see on the back of y'all screen back of y'all screen, back of my screen, says the figure from the book of Joseph and Asenath. Bees are associated with a miraculous event involving honey, right? And I bring this out in the book of Joseph and Asenath. That was originally, organically in the Bible. But they chose to take it out, okay? They chose to take it out and put it in this joint. What you would call, let me turn my thing off real quick. Put my camera back on. Flip it. What you would call the pseudepigrapha, the Old Testament. This is volume 2. No, I had it upside down. I did have it upside down. Okay. This is the Old Testament pseudepigrapha, volume 2. I got volume 1 as well. But in volume 2 contains the story of Joseph and Asenath. Right? So what they did before they gave us the Bible, they took these books out and they stored them, right? And labeled them, relabeled them to make it seem like it's outside of the Bible, right? So it's not really valid because the Catholic Church, the Pope, deemed it. You see what I got, right? TikTok. This is for entertainment purposes only, educational purposes only. All right. I am under the Act of Fair Use. Fair use. That means YouTube, this go for you too now. Don't be a hater from the Himalayas. All right? Don't do that. Just rock out with your boy. Let me do my thing now. So what you see, okay, back here is in that book. I went over that time again. You want to go see, you know when the last time. Check out my channel on YouTube. I'm live streaming right now on YouTube. Lighthouse. That's LYTE House. Lighthouse. Okay. I think it's 9342. Lighthouse 9342. I think it's that. On YouTube. Check out my channel. All right. Check that out. And you will see all the many lives, many videos that I got there. And trust me, it's somewhere in the category, the story of Joseph and Asenath, where I thoroughly broke that down. I mean, if I had to, I'd do it again. But I want to show you guys this story about the bees. All right. So let me see something real quick. Flip the thing. So y'all see that? So watch this.
Situation, as we've had videos come in and all kinds of emails. People are noticing bizarre bee behavior. Andrew out of Huntington Beach, California, noticed this bee the other day as if it was trying to build some sort of a cage or something to hide in. So what Andrew did is he could tell something was clearly wrong with the bee, put the bee inside of a cage. And he said once he did that, the bee, which is right there, appeared to calm down. It wasn't moving around and wobbling all over the ground like it was prior to him doing.
Come on.
And like he was saying, it was as if something was interfering with the bee there until he put the cage over it, acting like a Faraday cage. And this next video here was sent in by Kenny out of Forest Mill, Connecticut, from just a couple of days ago, when he too noticed a bee behaving mysteriously on the ground, appearing to be very discombobulated, as if something was interfering with its ability to even fly. Here's another video of the same scenario. Michelle, April 20th. Notice the bee behaving the same exact way. What is going on with the bees? Are they sensing the same things that the lights are sensing all around the world? There's definitely something going on. I found some bees on our back patio that I have never seen before, and I'll share that with you guys here in just a moment. Sean out of Port Allen, Louisiana, 4/21 of 2025. Notice these bees on the sidewalk here on the ground. For 5 days in a row, he walks the same area every day, and for some reason, the bees were drawn to the ground. And some of the bees, if you look at it real closely, were discombobulated, like the other two videos that we just saw. They were behaving in a mysterious way, unlike any ways that he had ever seen before. Here's the bees that I found on our back patio back in March 29th. I went outside in the morning.
Again, another correlation I can run with Asenath and her being like the queen bee, right? And her being the city of refuge, being Zion, right? So the attack on the bees would be the attack on her princes, okay, her sons. Right? So, like I said, this is a spiritual war. Okay? This is a spiritual war. And they know that attacking things that is organic, all right, aka nature, organic to the planet. All right, here they go. There they go. Talking about unstable connection. What's unstable about my connection? So things that are organic to the planet, they are going to attack because it's connected to the spiritual realm. Okay, nature and spiritualism, or anything that has to do with spirituality, all right, work hand in hand because they are both, what do they have in common? Being organic.
There wasn't anything on the patio. Went out in the afternoon, and there were 8 bees laying on the patio as if they'd gotten into something. And we don't have any type of insecticides on our property or anything like that. I don't know what happened to those bees either. And since I've been posting the videos about the unusual bee behavior, I received this photo sent in by Sheila out of Louisiana. She was buying some flowers the other day, and she noticed this tag on the flowers, and I marked out the location where she was buying these flowers. And it goes on to say that these flowers have been treated with neonicotinoids, even approved by the FDA for healthy home gardening. Are you serious right now?
See, this is the realization of them now knowing how disturbingly corrupt their system has been. What's been given unto them and presented to them in a package of like something beautiful, a beautiful gift, when in reality, okay, it's a box, it's a present, it's a gift that contains dookie inside of it. Horse manure, elephant shit, cow shit, whatever you want to call it. Human dookie. Let's put it that way. Human dookie. Not even animal dookie. Human dookie. Grown man fart. They just wrapped it up in a present and they presented it to everybody. And I want to know what is going on right now with my feed. Because as soon as I show this on my TikTok, boy, I went from 10 to 2. See what's going on? Now I know TikTok is TikTok blocking. You see what I'm saying? Hey, what your sister doing? YouTube, what your sister doing, man? I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna let y'all know. This thing may seem small to many, but again, let me go back and rewind that and play that for you guys again and watch what he says. Catch it. Watch what blows his mind.
Afternoon, and there were 8 bees laying on the patio as if they'd gotten into something. And we don't have any type of insecticides on our property or anything like that. I don't know what happened to those bees either. And since I've been posting videos about the unusual bee behavior, I received this photo sent in by Sheila B out of Louisiana. She was buying some flowers the other day, and she noticed this tag on the flowers, and I marked out the location where she was buying these flowers. And it goes on to say that these flowers have been treated with neonicotinoids, even approved by the FDA for healthy home gardening. Are you serious right now?
For a healthy home gardening, approved by the FDA. Now, what was Trump trying to do about the FDA? Right? Y'all still think that this is Trump making the calls and not a higher power that's telling him what to do and that he better do it? Right? So what they are staging right now, they're trying to make it seem as if the rest of the world cares for the originals of the Americas, the children of this land. They're trying to make it seem as if the rest of the world cares. Oh, let's put America up on game. Whole time. See, this is why you got to stand on 10. You got to stay grounded so you won't be deceived and confused. All right? Whole time. They didn't say, think about it like this. They haven't said anything about our well-being, and they haven't showed anything to be concerned about our well-being. They have not considered us. Okay? The other nations have not considered us. You see what we fall in line with? Y'all know what scripture that goes back to? Amos, chapter 6, verse 6. See, when mama have you see, when pops give the green, tell mom, give it a nod. Yeah, have them see now. Lift the veil. Remove the blind glasses from off his face and put on the real. You can't go back. You can't unsee it once you see it. You can't. It's impossible. That's how I'm able to catch little things like this, right? Most people would consider it little. It's a non-factor. But they know what they're doing by going out of their way to attract bees. They know what kind of flowers that bees like. I hope y'all really understand what's going on here. They know what type of flowers that bees like. So they went out of their way. We're talking about FDA here. All right. Let's take it back again. Let's take it back again. Because I don't think anybody's really getting what's going on here. But we're going to get to it. Don't worry about it.
About the unusual bee behavior. I received this photo on the patio as if they'd gotten into something. And we don't have any type of insecticides on our property or anything like that. I don't know what happened to those bees either. And since I've been posting the videos about the unusual bee behavior, I received this photo sent in by Sheila B out of Louisiana. She was buying some flowers the other day, and she noticed this tag on the flowers, and I marked out the location where she was buying these flowers. And it goes on to say that these flowers have been treated with neonicotinoids, even approved by the FDA for healthy home gardening. Are you serious right now? So I Googled neonicotinoids because Sheila had said any type of plants that have been treated with that can be harmful to bees. And she was right. Several U.S. states have enacted restrictions on the use of neonicotinoid pesticides, primarily focused on outdoor and non-agriculture use to protect.
The restrictions: California, Colorado, Connecticut, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington, when it should be everywhere. Definitely here in these lands, in the Americas. That's a violation. This is a crime. Okay? What he's reporting right now, my people, is a crime. You know, people would look at this shit. You want to talk about desensitized? Do y'all really want to talk about desensitized? Do you want to know what desensitized look like? People will look at this shit and think nothing of it. Because it's bees, it wouldn't be considered a crime. Let's look up what bees do. Let's look up what bees do. Let me type it in real quick. For humanity. Bees provide humans with food, medicine, and contribute to a healthy ecosystem. Okay? They are essential pollinators for crops. Okay? Contributing to a third of the world's food production. Bees also produce honey, beeswax, and other valuable products. Hold on, they messing with my live, Jack. My guy just said you ended the live. I didn't end no live, but he said that I ended my live. See, they messing with my thing. Messing with my thing. Hey, YouTube, get at your sister. Get at TikTok. Get at your little sister. Tell her to get right, act right. I already stated. See? Unstable. Oh, here we go again. What's unstable? My Wi-Fi, I just paid that. Ain't nothing going on with my Wi-Fi right now. How is that unstable? TikTok. Yo, hey. Yo, Ron. Hey, family, what they doing, bro? What they doing to my live right now, fam? Bro, I was never off. You just sent me that. I never, the live never ended. But I see what you're saying because they keep saying that it's unstable. Like my connection is unstable. So they're trying to run interference. They're trying to run interference. Well, people think I'm just, I'm just up here talking. I got time to be playing with people. See? My guy just told me, just confirmed it. It's freezing. It's freezing. YouTube, tell me why TikTok is freezing my live. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm talking, bro, it's freezing because this. Let's go back. I'm going to read it again. Bees provide humans with food, medicine, and medicine. And it's the organic way. Food and medicine, the organic way. That's a huge problem. That's a huge problem. They're trying to say, oh, the Americas, because of the tariffs, now we're going to be out of food and all of this stuff. Well, yeah, if you're knocking off bees, yeah, it don't got to do shit else with the other nations. No. We understand what's going on inside. Cut the shit. We know what's going on inside. Trying to make it seem like, yeah, the other nations been doing us so good for so long. Now we're going to be in trouble because they ain't going to be doing business with us no more like that. It's going to starve us out. No, cap. This type of behavior, okay? Fair use, TikTok. Fair use. YouTube. I am under fair use. Don't play with me dirty, man. Don't do me dirty, man. Y'all know what y'all doing, bro. This, okay? Food and medicine and contribute to a healthy ecosystem. They are essential pollinators. Okay? I think I'm saying that right. Pollinators. They are essential pollinators for crops, contributing to a third of the world's food product. Y'all capping. Y'all been getting y'all food from the Americas. We've been feeding y'all. Y'all been taking from our resources. This is the Holy Lands. Stop capping. We can't Let them cap. Stop letting them cap. Trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, we get most of our stuff and shit like that from over there, from Africa or Asia, mainly Asia. No, that's what they deboed upon us to force us to believe as if we handicapped. And we was in a state of need, of servitude from them. No. That's never been the case. Bees. Let's look up another thing with bees. Let's look up another thing with bees. Let me ask them another question. What are bees native? Oh, where? Yeah. Where? Where are bees native to? North America. Okay? Bees are native to every continent except Antarctica. Try to say it's native to every continent. While many people are familiar with honeybees, they are not native to North America and were imported from Europe. You see this? Now, this is where AI like to cap. Okay? This is where they capping. We know better. They know they telling lies. They lie. You see what I'm saying? This how significant bees are, man. They know damn well. I'm gonna just do this real quick because I know they lying on that. Well, this how you get them. This how you get them, y'all. Bees. Apis. Let's look this up. Apis mellifera, Phyra, mellifera. I think that's how you say that. Mellifera, apis. We're gonna look up this bee real quick because that's the only one that they singled out and said that this is the bee that's not native to the Americas. So what is an apis? Miller. Right. This wasn't native to the Americas. Okay. Right. You know, hey, this is crazy, bro. And then it says, stay in browser. All right. Western honeybee. But it said Western honeybee. If it's a Western honeybee, How is it not native to the Americas? They got Western honeybee under Apis. The same bee that they, you see this? Like I said, this is how you catch them capping. Okay? It's a reason why. It's a reason why they have to say these things, y'all. It all connects. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Similarities are truth. Similarities are truth. Whatever they have to say is not part of the land and have to tell lies about, right? And try to control the narrative to their story. Just know that it pertains to you. And yes, I'm highlighting my people. The ones that look like me. Okay? The ones that are misclassified as African Americans. All right? They are capping. Bees are native to the Americas. And what does it do again? What's the importance of bees, y'all? What's the importance of bees? They are essential pollinators for crops, contributing to a third of the world's food production. Bees also produce honey, beeswax, and other valuable products. Okay? Bees pollinate a wide range of crops, including fruits, vegetables, and nuts, ensuring a reliable food supply. All right? Those three right there. What, again, organic to the land, organic to the people. So anything organic, okay, is a foe to our adversary. Why? Because the organic and spirituality is one of the same. Is one of the same. Spirituality is organic. It's natural. Okay? They also pollinate wild plants, contributing to biodiversity and ecosystem health. Or ecosystem health. Bees are responsible for pollinating a significant portion of the world's food supply. They contribute to the production of crops like apples, almonds, and strawberries. And they're trying to take them up out of here. FDA, just asking a question. Right? I don't know what I'm talking about. These are the things that just ran across me. All right? So everything is alleged. Right? I just want to know why are you going out your way to take out the bees, man? What you know, what? Again, let's play it back. Y'all go run up his channel, Mr. MBB333. Y'all go run up his channel.
As if they've gotten into something. And we don't have any type of insecticides on our property or anything like that. I don't know what happened to those bees either. And since I've been posting the videos about the unusual bee behavior, I received this photo sent in by Sheila B out of Louisiana. She was buying some flowers the other day, and she noticed this tag on the flowers, and I marked out the location where she was buying these flowers. And it goes on to say that these flowers have been treated with neonicotinoids, even approved by the FDA for healthy home gardening. Are you serious right now? So I Googled neonicotinoids because Sheila had said any type of plants that have been treated with that can be harmful to bees, and she was right. Several U.S. states have enacted restrictions on the use of neonicotinoid pesticides, primarily focused on outdoor and non-agriculture use to protect pollinators like bees. Some states have completely banned the use of neonicotinoids. And here's the bottom line on neonicotinoids. Neonicotinoids are a group of insecticides used widely on farms and in urban landscapes. Although less toxic to mammals and other vertebrates, neonicotinoids are highly toxic in small quantities to bees. So it makes you wonder, is that what's going on with the bees? This stuff is clearly not good for bees. And if bees are getting into these flowers that have been treated with this, it may be causing them issues. I don't know, but I found that very interesting. Thought I'd pass it along. If you're going to plant flowers this spring, I would check the flowers that you buy and make sure that they haven't been treated with that, because apparently
Nectinoids. It don't sound good at all. It don't sound good at all. Again, this is a crime. This is treason. Why? Because I just read all the damn reasons why. Bees supply food. Bees help the ecosystem. Like what? It helps the ecosystem. And they're attacking the bees. Again. Organic and spirituality. Organic and spirituality. I seen it. Name got changed after she ate the bee. Not the bee, but you know what I'm saying. The honeycomb that the angel Michael presented to her. She got transformed. Let's look up the spiritual meaning of bee. Let's look up the spiritual meaning of the bee. What's the spiritual meaning? Meaning the bee. In many spiritual traditions, the bee symbolizes hard work, unity, and divine wisdom. That right there, my friends. That's what the princess of Zion. So we are considered the worker bees. We labor in truth for Mother Zion. Am I making this clear? We labor in truth for Mother Zion. And divine wisdom. That's mama. You can't make this up. That's why the queen bee She got all the worker bees up under her, obeying her command. But they work out of her for joy. That's the matriarch. The bee, and then the bee, the queen bee, represents the matriarch. It represents the matriarch. So they got to knock off the princess, like I just showed y'all in that clip. So something real quick. Let's go with something real quick. What I want. Mark. What I want. Okay. Okay. So Lamentations. Let's go to Lamentations 2. Lamentations 2. All right. And I'm going to start. Let's start verse 6. 2 and 6 on down. He has broken down. This is Lamentations 2, verse 6 on down. He has broken down his booth like that of a garden, laid in ruins the place of his appointed feast. The Lord has brought to an end in Zion, appointed feast in the Sabbath. And in his fierce indignation has sprung king and priest. The Lord has scorned his altar, disowned his sanctuary. He was delivered into the hand of the enemy. The Lord has scorned his altar, disowned his sanctuary. Where is this at in your Bible? Who is the Lord? Where is this at in your Bible? So when we tell cats what it is, and cats still don't want to accept what the Bible is saying to you, watch this. Never gets old. Psalm 78. Psalm 78, verse 60. He forsook his dwelling at Shiloh, the tent where he dwelt among men. Okay? He forsook. Go down to 67. He rejected the tent of Joseph. He did not choose the tribe of Ephraim. He forsook. He rejected. Same thing. He rejected his own tent. So who's the Lord? His own tent. Joseph, his tent, his own tent. Joseph is his own tent. Is it? You get it? Is it making sense to you? He is the Saboath. Saboath. What is the Saboath? What is the Saboath? A biblical term is derived from the Hebrew word T T. I know the T is silent. Saba, meaning host or army. The Lord of hosts is a name of God often used in conjunction with the Most High, Yahweh, or Elohim, signifying God's role as the protector of the Israelite army, and more broadly, as the commander of all armies, both heavenly and earthly. You see, this was proven in the story of Joshua, right? I showed that too previously. Joshua and Michael. Michael was the leader of the heavenly army. Joshua was the leader of the earthly army. What's the connection between them? That's right, Joseph. We are the body of him. And so since we are the body of Joseph, the body of God, the body of the Son of Man, thus it reads, the Lord has scorned his altar, disowned his sanctuary, and he has delivered into the hand of the enemy the walls of her palaces. Her palaces, Zion, his wife. See? This is why they are attacking the bees. Huh? Going to great lengths to attack the bees. They're trying to attack the army subliminally. Okay, I'm trying to say that word 3 times. Subliminally. Okay? They got to do it in the sneakish way. A clamor was raised in the house of the Lord as on the day of an appointed feast. The Lord determined to lay in ruins. The Lord determined to lay in ruins. Okay? Apis. Apis, you got the Apis B, and then you got the Apis bull. Okay? You got the Apis B, and you got the Apis bull. What's the similarities in them? I bring that up. Keys of Enoch, the book of knowledge. All right? You do your studies on that. Do your research on that. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Because when you'll get a better understanding of when it says things like the Lord determined to lay in ruins. So he's laying in his own destruction. Again, The Lord has scorned his altar. This is in Lamentations 2. And disowned his sanctuary. This is the meaning. Listen. I want y'all to listen to this real quick. This is where you get the meaning, where our parents get the meaning from before they give us a whooping, right? Before you got your ass tagged, what did your parents say to you? This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. Where do you think they got that joint from? This is going to hurt me more than it's going to impact you. Even though you're getting the physical aspect of it. But what hurts more is the spiritual. That's the real hurt. That's the real hurt. That's the true affliction. Again, the Lord determined to lay in ruins. Let's go to Amos. Let's go to Amos. We're just talking about husband and wife here. I'm talking about the mom. Talk about the mom. You got to talk about the pops. Amos 6. And we're going to start 4. Woe to those who lie upon beds of ivory and stretch themselves upon their couches and eat lambs from the flock and calves from the midst of the stall, who sing idle songs to the sound of the harp, and like David invent them for themselves instruments of music, who drink wine in bowls and anoint themselves with the finest oils, but are not grieved over the ruin of Joseph. It's funny how that got right there the same thing. The Lord determined to lay in ruins. The ruin of Joseph. The ruin of Joseph. Who's the Lord? You see? Get this thing right so we can know that they are attacking us on a spiritual level to where you can't even comprehend. You can't even comprehend. Most don't know right now why they doing this to why are they attacking, why are they going out of their way to attack the bees, y'all? Why are movies like Sinners? Let's talk about that, right? Everybody want to talk about and say they know the spiritual meaning, the spiritual breakdown behind Sinners. Nobody said the main part yet. Nobody said the main part. And I said it on a video that I put up on TikTok. The main part, okay? The main part in your movie Sinners, the main part to take from that movie is 2 twin brothers. And they are calling them sinners. Right? Because that's what they want us to remain as. Again, if we are not standing on our own code that make us a nation, a great nation, a nation of gods and goddesses, if we are not standing on code, standing on 10, they can continue in their mockery by calling us sinners. As they parade around as the righteous and holy and anointed ones. Like they themselves are the offspring of Joseph and Asenath. Is it being made clear now? That's the biggest takeaway from the movie Sinners. They showed, the beautiful thing I would say is that they showed that the brother, right, that really had his head more on intact, right, when he got unalived at the end, he went to the real world. He went back home with his wife and his child. While the other one, right, that didn't have his head, that's the subliminal right there, that didn't have his head tuned in on the right frequency, right? Where did he remain? Where did he stay? So they are subliminally calling you a vampire because they know the ones that go home, they already aligned themselves. It's a code. The laws, the 10 Commandments is a code. It's a gateway. Okay? It's a gateway. But because they have hacked the code so much, they have done so much to rig and to cheat, that's why the Most High let them, like, okay, I see that you violated the cosmic law, which is interfering with free will. So now they got an answer. Now they have to answer. Because he coming. He coming. My brother, Indigenous Indigo Ron, shared something the other night. I forgot what it's called, the conjunction. This is supposed to be Venus, Saturn, and the moon. Oh, we seen that? You know, no, he just said, he said that last night. So no, that's what you're supposed to be seeing tonight. Venus, Saturn, and the moon. 3. Like the king and the 2 small boys. The king and his 2 small boys. Again, they throw little nasty jabs. I told y'all how this cosmic law thing works, man, and how they do it, how they presented to you. Going back to the movie Sinners. Okay, going back to the movie Sinners. How did they say the twins' father passed? Like, what kind of lifestyle was he living? Y'all remember? If you've seen the movie, can you remember? Oh boy, here they go again. Talking about the same two objects. I don't know why TikTok started doing this weird stuff, but they said that the father was like this wildly wicked, evil individual. This is a shot at the Most High, man. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. And they know they can get away with it because most people don't know what's going on. They don't know who he is. The two small boys, the twins, and their father, right? Then what was the rumor? The rumor was that one of the twins took out their father. Y'all can't, you can't make this joint up. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. This, I mean, you want to talk about a curse. In the movie Sinners, why did the twins unalive it just says Smoke and Sammy unalived their father, a preacher, because they are drawn into their father wasn't the preacher. It was their cousin father that was the preacher. It just says they are drawn into a life of crime due to his abusive behavior and their desire to escape the cycle of oppression. This abuse led them to believe they were destined to be hateful men, and they sought to break free from a societal chains that kept Black men from rising and social economic status. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Why did it give me that? Okay, the twins' father is depicted as a cold and abusive figure. You see? Now, how, right? This is how you get them. How is the God of the Old Testament looked at as? Isn't he looked at as a cold and an abusive, you know what I'm saying? Unaliver? Like he just unalive for fun, just for the heck of it. Isn't he looked at like that? Especially by Christians, right? So This is what they are still trying to push to this day. The same algorithm. They stand afloat, not changing anything up. None of the cadence, same drum line, same pop, 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 pop. Same thing. All right. The twins' father is depicted as a cold and abusive figure, contributing to their feelings of hopelessness and resentment. Right? That's just a movie, though, right? That has nothing to do with the Bible. No. Come on, bro. These are strategized war tactics. These are why. This is why these actors have the title labeled on them as sellouts, because this is in their contract. Cats like Michael B. Jordan status, they know what they have to do in order to be up there, right? And be successful and still have the network, have the juice to be producing at a high level in this entertainment industry. They know what they have to do. They know in that contract it says you gotta mock the Most High. You got to lie on him. You have to make him sound like a piece of shit. You have to do it. If you don't do it, we don't got nothing for you. You can work the street corners. See how that do for you. See how much money you can accumulate in that can while you tap dancing and singing. That's what they're going to tell you. So you can only imagine just how many, okay? Just how many of these cats say, man, bump that. What do I sign up at? How much money you say I'm getting again? I didn't came too far. I didn't work too hard for this shit. So, y'all, I know they ain't hard, man. They ain't hard. They ain't hard. Oh, man, it feels good to be back. It feels good. This is what they do. Okay? Y'all stay vigilant. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back on this joint. I'm going to come back on this joint. They are against your parents. They mock your parents. And with them mocking your parents and them warring with your parents, they are warring against you. Who are your parents? Your heavenly mother, your heavenly father. All right? I'll be back. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be back. I'm not done. I'm not done with them. I'm not done with them. Shalom.